Good afternoon. So I wanted to show you that this is the acre that Mark and I sold. This is our house, and our yard is really torn up now, but I want to show you what we've done with some of the proceeds of the acre. I'm walking along where we had Tito, a great landscaper, do a French drain for us. So right along here is where the French drain comes, so that all the water that is usually pools up right up here is going to go out to the ditch. I'll turn that around. It'll go out to that ditch, which will go down that drain to that hole over there. That's the, what do you call that? Anyway, it'll go through that hole and into the creek on the other side of the acre. So that will keep a lot of the water off of our yard. Culvert, that's what that's called. It'll keep a lot of the water off of our yard and off of our new neighbor's yard. So the French drain was part of it. If anybody remembers being at my house, or if you've been to my house before, when we moved in, this was all ivy. We had ivy everywhere. And we did not like it, but we didn't know what to do with it exactly. So now Mark has taken it down. He's worked so hard to get it down with weed eaters and machetes and everything else. And we had this river rock delivered, and Mark distributed from just big piles. Right there was where one of the big piles were. We got 3 big piles of rock here. And Mark distributed it here in the flower beds. And I'll walk along where you can see the rest of it. And then we had the rock place delivered 2 boulders. This is one of them. So this is Arizona river rock. And then we kind of mixed it up with some Arkansas river rock. I really honestly thought you would be able to walk on the Arkansas river rock. I was kind of wrong, but that's okay. It kind of looks cool with it mixed up. We still have a little bit more here to put in from the Arizona river rock. Here's the Arkansas river rock, and then we switch it up and go back to Arizona. And here's the other boulder that we had delivered. Here's the Arizona rock that's left that we still have to spread out back there and over there. So that's the rock. Along with that, no, we have not mowed because Mark has been way too busy for that. So here we go. Down here is where he started a French drain. He started this on Friday. Friday afternoon, he came home with the ditch witch and he started this. This is a 12-inch, I think. I don't know how deep it is. I think it's about 12 inches deep. And he put some rock underneath, put some rock in the bottom. Then there's a pipe, a French drain pipe, and then rock on the top. And then they had to get that smoothed off. Hang on just a second. I'll continue in just a second when I get through the gate. And it continues here and goes down here. This is a really long walk. Now, what Carl is doing is he's moving some dirt. The dirt that came out of this French drain. Now, remember, this French drain is 12 inches deep. was dug by that. However, all of that rock, all the tubing, the hose that comes through here, the drain pipe, was all put in by Mark. All of this rock was shoveled in with shovels full out of a garden cart. He would go shovel the rock into the garden cart and then shovel it into the hole. And then he used the tractor to kind of cover up the hole. Hey, Tucker. And this curves around and comes behind the shop. You'll see the shop right there. Now, about here is where the drain pipe stops, and it's just a curtain drain from here on back. But this curtain drain starts with 1 foot deep, goes to 2 foot deep, goes to 3 foot deep, 4 foot deep, and closer to 5 foot deep back here. So that right there is about 5 foot deep, full of gravel and dirt so that it can go through. Here's all the excess dirt that's been put back here to kind of level out our yard a little bit. Mark has worked so hard on this yard. I just wanted to let everybody know what he did.